I'll be honest, I don't have very many white friends because a lot of white people don't understand that being friends with black people is not just like being friends with a white person.
Hey guys, my name is Modi and you are welcome to Modi Speaks. Guys, it's a new day today. A new day, a wonderful day to fry our brain cells on some black person's mental gymnastics. At this point, I am completely exhausted. The fatigue is freaking out of this world, guys. And the irony is, I am a black person. So if I am this exhausted over these annoying sets of individuals, a small percentage though, but very noisy, okay? Extremely noisy. So if they give me this insane amount of exhaustion, imagine how exponentially exhausted non-black people would be at this point. So yeah, it is a different kind of torture. It is just so different. Now, apparently, I have been fooling myself all this while. In fact, the rest of us reasonable human beings have been wallowing in complete stupidity because we have been doing things the absolute wrong way. Now, just like me, I know that most of you probably think that all you need to be friends with another individual is to find an individual who shares the same value as you. Values such as integrity, humor, hard work, loyalty, or even negative traits like malicious gossip, excessive drinking, doing drugs, whatever. But the bottom line is you share the same values with this particular individual. Well, we thought that that was what it takes to find a friend in someone, but it turns out that we all were wrong, okay? We've been wrong all this while, especially if we are talking about being friends with black people, especially if you are a white person trying to be friends with a black person. Now, we have a lot of learning to do. For reasonable black folks like me, you have to decolonize your mind. And for white people, you have to unlearn all your biases and denounce your whiteness before you can be qualified to be friends with a black person. You know what? I'll let you hear this directly from the horse's mouth. So let's dive right into the video. And mind you, we have a lot of learning and unlearning to do.
I'll be honest, I don't have very many white friends because a lot of white people don't understand that being friends with black people is not just like being friends with a white person. There's so much that goes into being friends with a black person because you have to do all this extra work, which a lot of you are not ready for.
Sorry, teacher. I just have one question, okay? Are we black people also required to do any type of work in order to be a safe haven for our white friends? Huh? I'm sorry, what? Oh, we don't have to do any work. None at all. Okay, I thought as much. Just carry on.
Because you have to do all this extra work, which a lot of you are not ready for, to be a safe haven for us, to be an accomplice to us. When you are friends with black people, you have to think about their safety at all times. Is doing this activity going to put my black friend at risk? So, no, I don't have very many white friends because I don't trust y'all. Y'all have given me zero reason to trust y'all. Y'all think things are jokes that are not jokes. White men in particular think going into black neighborhoods and messing with black people is funny.
Wait, sir. I mean, teacher, I don't think I heard you correctly. You said what?
White men in particular think going into black neighborhoods and messing with black people is funny.
You really think white men are going into black neighborhoods and messing with black people? Messing with black people? In what way, if I may ask? So you're telling me that white men who have black friends are going into black neighborhoods and messing with black people, and they are allowed to come out alive? Are you talking about the black ninjas I know, or some different group of people? Anyway, continue.
Y'all think we are playthings, and you show that in the way that you're friends with black people too. You think they're your playthings. I don't want any part in that. So I'll stick to, having acquaintances online. I have no interest in having hangout friends with y'all because you've proven that I'm not safe in your space.
Oh, shut up, bro. Shut up. To be sincere with you guys, I don't think anybody would want to be friends with this kind of human being. This man I'm looking at right here. White, black, brown, orange, purple. Nobody would want to be friends with this kind of nagging adult baby, okay? You are a chore, bro. You are a duty, an infantilized man. I mean, who would be falling over themselves to befriend a horrible individual who only wants to befriend them in order to exploit them and get things out of them? I mean, white people. You have to do a lot of work. You have to be my safe space, my accomplice. Accomplice in what, bro? In store robberies? In victimhood culture? In crying wolf all the time? Accomplice in claiming you deserve reparations? In contributing nothing and being entitled to everything? Accomplice in what exactly? When did it become so difficult to make friends? When? This guy and his crazy video is one of the reasons black fatigue exists. I mean, who in this world wants a friend they want to tiptoe around? Guys, friendships have never been about one person doing all the work, okay? There has to be mutual effort, emotional support, shared values, loyalty in both directions. If one person feels like they are walking on eggshells, then that is no longer friendship. That is emotional labor. This man has been made to believe that he is still, entitled to everything. He obviously doesn't know what a friend is. He thinks a friend is a nanny or a racial activist, but that couldn't be farther from the truth. Friendship isn't based on skin color. It is not a transaction. It is not based on obligation, okay? It is not based on trauma bonding. It is based on choosing each other over and over again. It is based on being naturally drawn to others who value the same things as you. Things like integrity, humor, hard work, loyalty, like I mentioned before, shared values, okay? It is based on creating a foundation that transcends superficial traits like skin color and race. People like this guy are the same type of people who would literally lose their mind in anger if they hear a white person making the exact same statement he just made. The double standard is so nauseating, guys. Now, he is claiming that his aspiring white friends has to think about the safety of black people at all times. Now, that is so ironic if you consider the fact that the biggest danger to these white people are, you can fill in the blanks. It is true. Proven multiple times, okay? It is a fact. You can look it up yourself. So not only is he delusional, he is also seriously infected with double standard syndrome. And I think he needs help at this moment. Believe me, there's nothing special in being friends with this kind of individual unless you're ready to become a race-grifting tool for crazy black people. So, to my white viewers who unfortunately happen to be a little bit of a spineless individual plagued with white guilt, please listen. I'm saying this with love and a whole lot of tough truth, okay? Please, please, please stop apologizing for being white, okay? The world doesn't need more self-flagellating, guilt-soaked white liberals walking around like emotional ATMs for every bitter activist with a chip on his shoulder. That man doesn't want your friendship, okay? He wants your obedience. He wants your guilt. He wants your silence. And let me be crystal clear. You will never, ever, ever be woke enough for people like him. You can march, you can kneel, hashtag, and cry, and donate, okay? And he will still say that you are not safe. You are not sincere enough, okay? Why? Because you're not a person to him. You are a symbol, a stand-in for history. And no individual can ever pay the price for a collective. So stop trying, stop groveling, start thinking. Being kind is not the same as being gullible. Being empathetic doesn't mean endorsing delusion. And being white does not make you some kind of original sinner walking around in need of racial absolution, guys. The best way you can be an ally, if you insist on using that word, is to treat people as individuals. Hold them to the same standard you hold everybody else. If a black man is pushing paranoia, racism, and emotional blackmail, call it out. If he refuses to build trust, do not chase him. Allow him to isolate himself. That is his choice, not your burden, okay? You are not here to fix anybody's trauma. You are here to live with integrity. Do that, and the rest will take care of itself. And also to my brothers and sisters who haven't bought into the victimhood trap, okay? Who don't see racism behind every corner, who don't think every white person is out there to get them, and who actually want to move forward, not backward, please listen to me. It is time to stop letting bitter, broken people speak for us, okay? You know very well that real friendship is not racial labor, that not every white person is out there to get us. We are not fragile, we are not helpless, and we very well do not need emotional babysitters. The people pushing this nonsense want to keep black people mentally shackled, bitter, dependent, divided. But it is time to say enough is enough. It is time to shut them down. Do not encourage victimhood. Do not applaud paranoia. Let's keep standing up for common sense. Because when the dust settles, okay, it is going to be people like you and I, the quiet, level-headed, unshaken voices who actually hold our community together. As always, guys, these are my thoughts, these are my opinions. Please feel free to share yours in the comment section below, but do so respectfully. Also, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, honestly, I don't know what you're waiting for. Subscribe to the channel. Like and share this video to keep people informed, and consider joining my membership or supporting the channel any way that you can. Also, consider joining my X account and my Rumble page. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to catch you on the next one. For now, peace.